Hello anime fans and card collectors, I'm Tom X, and today we are unboxing the Detective Conan mystery trip or journey from, I think it's Ming Card, a different brand from the ones we usually see. This is the 1 yuan pack box. So yeah, new, different, a complete different card company. So we'll see what kind of cards we get. So this again is from the famous show Detective Conan, who has run about more than 1,000 episodes on anime right now. First of all, let's get the dimension off this box out of the way. So these boxes are almost 6 inches wide, a little bit more than 5 inches tall, and 2¼ inch thick. Alright, so let's look at the front of the box. So we have a bluish theme here. We got some warning police line or caution lines, says police lines here. We have Edogawa Conan and Eyebrow Eye, and it looks like kind of like a event party dress. So see if there's any specific theme here. On the bottom here we have Detective Conan in the Japanese theme of the logo, as well as the mystery trip. Here again, this is the Chinese version, this is the Japanese version. So on this side we have again the Japanese version of the logo. We got Ming Card here. We got Edogawa Conan, his first appearance after he was changed from Kudo Shinichi. Let's go over here. On this side is the same, and this shit looks like the same image. Sorry, it's covered by the stamp there. Nothing on the bottom. But on this side we have some information. We have the information of the product. So it says KNTR101. So I believe this is because it's $1 yen, and and we did a translate on this part on the name. So it does say 1 yuan pack and then first series 1. And what to expect here? We are expecting to get from this series 18 UR card, 27 SSR card, 27 SR card, and 36 R card, which is the lowest, like the common cards. So yeah, not sure how many cards we get in the pack for this one, and how many packs we get in this box. Alright, without further ado, let's unleash these cards. See again, here's the side. Here's the other side. As it was covered by the stamp, it's just the image were kind of flipped over. Ooh, okay. That's a lot of packs. That's all the box. We got some little flap here with the Detective Conan logo in blue. Alright, gonna put this on the side. There. So let's see what we got. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 of this pack. This stack, sorry. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. So a total of 30 packs in a box. Alright, let me give it a quick lucky shuffle. As usual, thank you all for tuning into this video. Hope you like these kind of videos. If you do, and you're not subscribed, feel free to leave a like and subscribe so you get notified if there's whenever there's a new video comes out. We do unbox other kind of cards. There's Marvel DC cards, other kind of comic cards, anime cards that we can find, and we do like random packs on the weekend. So if you like to check out, it's all in the purpose of like, hey, we like cards, and sometimes there's cards that we don't know what it is, or the checklist is no longer there for us to look it up. How could we kind of see what cards we have in the pack, and before we make a decision on spending our cash, hard-earned money. So hopefully, we got our hands on some. We can share it with these videos so you guys have an idea what kind of cards you're getting. Alright, so that's enough for the lucky shuffle there. Let me stack it back 2 stacks here. And then we can start looking at the cards. So first of all, look at the pack here. So this is what it looks like. You got some blue on the background with a film strip that is in pink. You got a Ming Card logo here, 1 yen pack. Detective Conan in the Japanese version. And then you have Kudo Shinichi, the male, and Moriran, the female, on the image here. They are childhood friends and really close, and looks like they're in a wedding attire here. That's a nice looking packaging. On the back here, you have your information of the set, as well as some warning signs. All right, let's see what we have in the first pack. Okay, so it looks like we only got 3 cards here. 3 cards in this pack. These are out. One looks like it's a horizontal look. So let's see what we get. So I think the different color ones that hit. All right. Okay, we looks like this. Okay, let's see what this is. Oh, this is an R card. It says R here as here. So this looks like a character from an episode or a crime episode. They got some image of the episode that she was from. That's her headshot. Detective Conan, volume 1165. I think that's the number of the card instead. Oh no, sorry. It says here, this is the card number down here. 08 of the R, and I think maybe that is volume episode 165 is when she showed up. So the back, it's a film strip in black with a little bluish wall on the background. So that's the R card, more known as the common card. Next, we got an SR card. So this is one of the lady from the Black Organization, which is so Detective Conan, as you know, he's a detective, and there's always kind of like a dark side of, you know, a villain side. So there's a Black Organization that handles that role, and this is one of the ladies that does do operations. It looks like this is her name here in gold. This is SR card. It says here. You got her in here, and then this might be a color match of her again in portrait, and then some rainbow foiling on the back there with some gears and design and all. Detective Conan down here. Card number here SR08. Yeah, she has the same background as the R card, but in a different orientation. That's that, SR and R. And then, ooh, we hit a UR card of Hybrid Eye, and this is really lovely. Let's have a look here. A lot of rainbow foil there. You see UR on the upper left. You get a big caution tape with Detective Conan on there. Detective Conan cut out on the lower right here as well. Looks like we got a little chibi design of this character. We got some gears, a lot of rainbow foiling in there. Card number UR02. Yeah, so this is a UR card. This one's in pink background. So there should be, okay, this the breakdown ratio doesn't say over there. There's total 18 of this card, and I think this is the rarest card in the set. All right, let's put her down there. Move on to the next set, next pack. Sorry, that was the first pack. We got another pink card here, blue card, and blue card. So for the R card, we got Mori Kotoro, the detective that is sort of like guardian of Edogawa Conan while he's a kid, and Moriran's father. So it says volume 1161, but there is a card number down here. So, oh, you only see there's a simple like diamond foil here That's what for the R card gets. Next we got an SR card again. This one is, I thought that was the one of the mothers, but this is, I think, is Yoko, a idol that Moriran kind of idolized. So on SR card, background is in blue tint, so it's not color matching because she's wearing mostly pink. Yeah, you can see the foiling there, quite clean on the images there. All right, that's the back on the SR, and then we hit another UR. Nice. This one we have Moriran in the wedding outfit. So this is the one that's on the packaging of the packs. So we got also, this looks like it was Ron's head, little chibi head stamp there for the character. So that matches the character. That's nice. If anyone is like a really like deep relationship and deep, I don't want to say relationship, I mean interest in like shipping, well, wishing the main two character Kudo Shinichi and Moriran, you know, happy endings, this might be a card you want to collect. Oh, and these cards are not, they're standard size, but they're not your typical 20 point. These are actually more thicker cardboard like cards. I would say probably 40 point ish. Don't quote me on that, because the only thing I have scale is the top loader scale here from BCW, and you guys will see how thick it is compared to 20, but it's like barely halfway there, I guess, for 59. So around 40 is my guess. All right, so that's 2 UR cards already. So the 18 cards. All right, got a blue background this time. Looks like got some really like, some of the background got sticky off on there. All right, ooh, this is a cool card. We got a R card of the Suspect. It's from volume 1161. So what I mean by Suspect, so in if you guys watch the anime, so before they reveal who the murderer is, the suspect is always like portrayed in this black silhouette person to try to hide the whole identity of the murderer. So you guys are in suspense. Next we got, okay, we got another of the Black Organization lady. They showed him in a few episodes as well. And then on the SSR we got one of the detective. Let me double check. Wataru Takake. So he is Takake Keiji is his last name on the SSR. All right. Okay. You've got another character from an episode on the art. This is episode 1165. Okay, we got the inspector on the SR. So this is the leader of the police force. All right, on the SR. And we got on the SSR, this is Kotoha. She is child friend of a friend slash rival teen detective to Kudo Shinichi, whose name is skip my name, Heiji. And so think of it like Detective Conan is kind of in the Tokyo region. Heiji's in like I think the Osaka region, kind of, and she's his child friend. That's quite nice on the Komodo and a color matching SSR. Alright. Another. Oh, this looks like this is a victim on the R. Morikotoro on the SR. And then on the SSR, we got Kaido Kid. A phantom thief that used magic gimmicks for his crime, and he is in pursuit of finding, I think it's a murder of his father or something, and he is having to try to locate a certain gem for clues. Also, side note, he has an interesting relationship with Kudo Shinichi. That's a deep lore, or that's a thing that a lot of deep fans will know what I mean. A deep, this ain't relationship, maybe a deep connection was a bit more direct. Alright, another SSR. We got the Inspector on the R. We get this is the cafe lady that is that works in the cafe below where Edogawa Conan lives. Okay. And then on the SSR we got a university student that is currently living in Kudo Shinichi's old residence. He is quite smart, and he does also support Kudo Shinichi or Edogawa Conan in some cases. It's nice. Enjoying something that looks to be a waffle. Alright, got the suspect again. Got Mori-ran on a casual uniform, casual wear this time, in morally red. And then we got the Inspector in a gold SSR card, kind of like matching his brownish jacket. Alright, looks like we get another UR card, maybe. Move these a little bit to the side to stack them up a little bit better. Alright, got another character from a episode. We got the character Kudo Shinichi or Edogawa Conan, in this case, on the SR. Again, this is the image of him first appearance once he became Edogawa Conan. And on the UR, we get this is a former cop in a wedding attire. So former cop, he, instead of having a stamp of like his chibi look here, we get a police star over here on this side. Nice card. Alright, now UR card. Okay, we got another victim here on this card. Okay, we got the Japanese intelligence force. On the SR. And then on the UR, we got another former cop in another wedding attire. So there's a wedding attire or party gown is a theme. He also has a star on his upper right shoulder. Try to like fan these out a little bit. Up there. Okay. All right. The inspector on the R. The Black Organization lady on the SR. And okay, we got Hybrid Eye on the SSR in dressed in a looks like a festival traditional gear. It's like those fortune dolls, I think, or those New Year's dolls from Japan on the SSR on a pink background. That kind of color match a little bit. Morikoho on the R. Inspector on the SR. Starting to see a little duplicate on there. And on the SSR, we have Kudo Shinichi playing a violin. That is nice. So we didn't get SSR on Moriran yet, but you can see why people like this pair. Should get one for UR. All right, so that's this one. Another suspect probably from a case on the R. This is Edogawa Conan's homeroom teacher. Now he is a elementary school kid. He has to go to school. So this is her in a summer attire. And then we have SSR of Ayumi, which is a real child who's a friend of Edogawa Conan, who's part of the detective club. And again, dressing those traditional Japanese attires, same as a Hybrid Eye that we saw a little bit earlier. Like, if there's more, that probably could be a set to collect. Okay, now the UR. We got Morikotoro. Okay, this is another member of the Black Organization, a field agent. And then on the UR, we have another from the Black Organization. Her codename is Vermouth, and she is a master of disguise. You could actually see her little mugshot there as well. On the UR, it's nice. I do know some people are fans of her, even though she's like on the wrong side. But she's sometimes play neutral and support Edogawa Conan, so that's a little like, you know, not too bad of a character that people completely hate. All right, next pack we got the Inspector. We got Morira on the SR, a different casual uniform this time, or casual wear. And then we got Edogawa Conan snacking out on the SSR. He's like, nah, I'm not gonna wear those traditional shirts. I'm just gonna wear this and have my snacks. Another suspect on the case. On the R. We got, okay, this is an interesting character. She is a classmate of Moriran, but she has some history with them. Good history. And she is also a martial art user, practicer. And then on the SSR, we have another former cop. This is from the bomb squad. On his casual wear. Really love the traditional Japanese design on the background of these cards. Let me move these forward a little bit. Cut off. Back down a little bit. Here we go. All right, ready to the next stack. Okay, another UR coming up. We got someone doing a deep bow in front of us on the R card. Oh, we have the same character again on the SR card. And on the UR card, we have another former cop on the attire. So this time his star is over here. The cop, Conan, casual wear, blue uniform, blue color match on background on the SR. Kaido kit on the SSR. I think we saw him already. A sorrow person in the R. Moira on her red casual wear on the SR. And okay, on the UR, this guy here is Jin, and obviously it looks like he is from the Black Organization. He is a main character enough. He has more impact to the story enough that he has a little headshot of himself. He was the one that is sort of the leader on the field agents, and he's kind of the one that turned Kudo Shinichi to Edogawa Conan. Morikotoro on the R. Cafe Lady on the SR. And okay, this guy, he is a FBI agent on the SSR. It looks like he's doing some woodwork. Another character from the episode. Looks like it's exactly from this shot. The female cop, Takaki Keiji, and the university student on the SSR. Got Edogawa Conan on the R with his voice changing bow tie. Kotoha on the uniform on the SR with a orange or yellow background. And on the SSR, oh, this is cute. We got the cafe lady with a little extra cat. On the SSR, I think that's the one that should deserve his own little card. kit. Cafe Lady again. And the former bomb squad on the SSR. Galgana on the R. Okay, and someone new. This is Hybra Eye on the SR. Pink background. This one has some additional fishes here. And on the SSR, we got Moiran's best friend in a yellow Komodo. With the color matching background. Conan on the R. Inspector on the SR. And for UR, we have a female cop, Sato Keiji, and she has her own little chibi headshot there. I kind of want to see what the UR Kudoshichi is, since we got the Moiran. It must be this image. Would be nice to get the pair. Right. Character from the episode. We got a patrol lady. Patrol cop lady on the SR. And then for SSR, we have the Vermouth on the SSR. Got color match with the hair. Morikotaro in his sleeping pose. That's how he solved the case, while Edogawa Conan used the voice changing microphone to sort of like lay out the case. Moira on the SR. And on the SSR, we got Heiji in a old traditional European style gear. Some of these really, like, they're good cards, but they have these kind of like really like marks on the bag, because I guess it's how sticky some of the cards might be and kind of tear it off. So that's unfortunate about it. Front looks great, but the back, some of them on the back suffers a lot too. Like this one, you can see all the white spots there. Got an Inspector on the R. These ones don't get that much damage. The ones on the last card does. The Cop. See, not much damage on these cards. But the UR card and the SSR card, which on the bottom, gets damaged quite easily. So that's really unfortunate. Okay, we got the Patrol Lady on the UR this time. Another character from the episode. Inspector on the SR. And okay, this has a lot more image. This is the classmate from Moiran, and she even gets her motorcycle gets involved into this image. The female cop on the R. Black Organization Lady on the SR. And the male cop on the SSR. The first pack, like the first pack we saw. Alright, last pack. Let's see if we get another UR of the main character Kudoshichi himself. No, I'm seeing blue, so this is a SSR. We start with a character on an episode on the R. Heiji on the SR. And the cafe lady with the cat on the SSR. Again, the back is damaged. Alright, so that's a recap. Let's recap this box of Edogawa Conan from Ming Card on the Mystery Journey. So there are 3 cards in these sets. There's only 4 types of cards in this set, and there's only 3 cards in each pack. There were 30 packs in this set, or this box. So you get 30 R cards, so basically 1 card per pack. And then you also get 30 of the SR card, again 1 card per pack. And then we have a split between the UR and the SSR card. So these are the SSR cards. Has a little bit more foiling, bigger headshots of the character, nice clean shots. Got some color matches there. So this is SSR. We have total, let me actually count the UR, that's much easier. And these are the UR cards. Has a little bit more better design on background and the character. So we have total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 UR cards out of 30 cards in the box, and 20 of the SSR card in from a box. Again, sometimes if you buy these, just let no matter how I try to be careful about it, all these cards suffer some marks in the back for some reason in the packs. So just be aware if you buy these cards. You'll be lucky if you get a card that has like almost no damage on the back. Everything I think I saw has some kind of scratch mark, roll marks. Like these two looks like they came from the same assembly line, because the scratch mark kind of stacks up. Yeah, so I don't think I see one that is clean. So these are this compared to these, which is also the same, and you can see, you can notice any white stuff on there. Alright, so that's a recap of Ming Card. So thank you for tuning to this part of the video. Hope you like these kind of videos. I did a long set from a different manufacturer called Little Frog, but these are Ming Card. These are again thicker cards, definitely more than 20 points. And instead of getting 6 cards per pack, you get 3 cards per pack here, and every cards here have some kind of foiling on there. So that's a nice thing about these cards. If you're like these, they're clean and everything. So I'm kind of impressed. Like we all should be, as we say here, embrace the little surprises in life. So definitely like the surprises we got here. Wish there would be more rarer cards from the other manufacturers. It'll be nice. But other than that, that's all. Well, yep, that's all for this set. So thank you again for tuning. If you like these kind of videos, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. Check out other videos on my channel for other unboxing of other cards. And yeah, if there is anything else, take care and catch you on the next video. Bye.